Hi, my name is Adekunle Rufai, but you can call me K. I am a youth worker and a motivational speaker within schools. I deliver workshops which enable your students to explore themes such as diversity, self-expression, increases the mental health and overall well-being of your students. How do I do these? I do these through creative means such as poetry, creative writing, photography, discussion and debate sessions within your schools. So my question to you is, do you want to increase the cultural awareness within your students? Do you want to champion British values within your schools? Do you want to increase the diversity within your schools? Well, if your answer is yes, my workshops deliver this and much more. But don't take my word for it. Listen to some of the teachers and young people who are beneficiaries of my workshop. Thank you.
Okay, so it was awesome. I learned so much.
Okay.
Kay is really good. He's a motivational speaker, the best. I've had some motivational speakers in my time, and by far you're at the top there, so
Wow.
well done.
I would recommend you calling Kay to your organisation, school, college, medical centre, anywhere you have people for more than a day, bring them in, have Kay come in, and they're going to change their life, change their perception on things, and really open their mind to a new way of seeing the world.
So, you said you didn't think she was a man because her skin looked tough.
Not only that, they're not very sexualized.
Okay,
So in our society, women are always portrayed in a certain way.
okay.
Like by the way that they carry themselves, by the way that they the way that their body language is, their way that the movement is not sexualized.
Right. That's really interesting. You're talking about just these two women or everybody else?
I'm talking about actually all of them.
Right. Because you say the fact that they're not sexualized, but then most of these women are naked.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting kind of juxtaposition.
Yeah, I know what she's trying to say. Like they're not standing in a.
Just wanted to say a couple of words about Kay's workshop because it was both informative and inspiring for the students that he delivered to. We had about 150 students that Kay worked with, and he delivered a short speech and seminar workshop with the students exploring concepts around Black History Month, but also about challenging perceptions on a wider scale. One thing that I really loved about the workshop was the student engagement. I think that's really important, especially at such a critical age group. Obviously, young adults going into the wider world, it's really important that they have an understanding of how they think about the world and how that shapes society as a whole. And I think what Kay did really successfully was get them to challenge their own perceptions and actually maybe change some of the ways that they think. It also created an open dialogue for students to discuss maybe things that they were unsure about or things that they maybe felt that society wasn't dealing with. And I thought this was a really unique part of the workshop that a lot of other workshops haven't addressed before.
And I think from this session, I think I've really learned, I think breaking boundaries was quite like an important thing for me because first off, we got to get everyone's opinions of the things we learned about the tribes, and I think we don't get to hear honest opinions that much. I think there's always a shadow because of what society's opinions are, and naturally we all fall into that category. So I think being really open about it was very good.
I believe that the workshop was very important because schools don't really have many of these workshops going around. They normally do a few assemblies on them, but they're not very into detail, very key presentations. And I think it's really important for everybody, and especially in schools, for children to get educated on topics like this because it gives students a chance to express themselves in ways that they might feel shy.
And I really liked the workshop because it was really personal to me, and I've been it allowed me to open up for things that maybe people are too scared to even talk about. I would definitely advocate this workshop to other schools because I think all around the country people can learn from this workshop, and if it kind of like joins everyone together as one, and we're all on the same page rather than everyone's thinking different things and too afraid to say things. But if you're in a closed environment where you can just open freely, it would be really good for everyone to open up about things they're thinking about.
So that's something I just kind of wanted to kind of highlight for you guys to really think about. You know, when you think about the idea of beauty and you think of the idea of, you know, sexualization, you know, to challenge yourselves when you have those thoughts. Where does that come from? You know, if somebody wants to express themselves in a different way, like those women who have tough skins, when they, you know, shave their head off and they have all these things which look very different to us, you know, it's to question ourselves that, you know, because it's different to me, does that mean that's not beautiful? You know, and it's about looking at ourselves.